Let's watch a Minecraft video. Let's cool down.
C418 was the man behind Minecraft's universally beloved original soundtrack. Then,
Big
when
fiction,
Microsoft
bro.
bought the game,
Nostalgia. I will still boot up like old Minecraft. The version of Minecraft I spend the most time in is 1.5.2 because that's around the time where I started playing the game. I didn't have internet connection. I didn't have nothing. My father had to download the game at his office and bring it to me on a USB. He downloaded some mystery cracked client from God knows where. I plugged it into my single core Celeron from 2002. Played at 11 FPS. Perfection. Spent good 2.5 years in Minecraft 1.5.2. To this day, I will still boot up old Minecraft, bro, just for that.
he vanished.
Yeah.
But more than a decade
What happened
later,
to that
those
motherfucker?
same tracks received one of the greatest honors in music history.
I wonder what happened.
Greatest honors in music history.
Misclick. It was a misinput.
Back in the early 2000s, long before any of this, C418 was working an awful manufacturing job. 10 hours a day, he was forced to do back-breaking manual labor on an assembly line. But one day, his brother introduced him to music production, and he was hooked. Suddenly, this new exciting hobby occupied most of his free time. C418 never expected to make any money from music, but he did want to see where it could go. So, he joined an indie game forum in the hopes that some developers might want his music for their projects. And it was on this forum where he met the man that would change the course of his entire life.
The billionaire sellout, fat Viking-looking Swedish kid, Notch himself.
Notch. C418 started to get involved with a new indie project called Minecraft, and one day, Notch, Minecraft's developer, was ready to add music. But he was having a problem. Minecraft was such an open-ended game that any music Notch tried felt cheap and out of place. Imagine if Minecraft sounded like this and you get the idea.
I mean, Minecraft did sound like that on YouTube, on early YouTube. Minecraft did sound like that. So
This is when C418
yeah.
tentatively mentioned that he made music in his spare time. So he sent a few examples. The style was very ambient and he was kind of nervous people wouldn't even recognize it as music. But in that moment, Notch said the last thing he could have expected.
What do you think of doing music and sound effects for my game?
Holy shit! This was a welcome opportunity, but Minecraft was nothing more than a prototype, so he wouldn't get paid much.
Let me sweeten the deal. You keep 100% of the rights and royalties, and you get complete creative freedom.
and
I'm in!
and those songs are now royalty free. He doesn't give a fuck if you use them as long as you just don't post the song. The more you know.
I will be taking this very seriously.
Warner Brothers might strike you though. That has happened.
I wonder what the nether portal should sound like. I bet I have some fucking sprays that I can use. Ha! That'll do.
Jokes aside, well, I don't know if it counts as a joke if he actually did it, but Minecraft's soundtrack was presenting some challenges. Most indie games, especially ones with pixelated graphics, had chiptune soundtracks.
Yahoo! Woohoo!
But C418
yeah!
both didn't like the style and sucked at making it. So instead, he went for something ambient and beautiful.
The ooh. But yeah. It was not that.
He used a lot of acoustic
old
instruments to form a really calming
was
musical
big fiction.
landscape. He took inspiration from Aphex Twin and a bunch of other names you're even less likely to recognize. But it contrasted with the Minecraft gameplay in a really nice way. Another
Bro,
challenge
old
was
Minecraft. Old Minecraft was such a piece of shit, but it's nostalgia. Fucking nostalgia will fucking kill us one day.
for limited sound engine. At the time, it didn't support looping or location-based audio. So, he solved this by having music play randomly and sporadically interspersed by periods of silence.
Sounds so
Ordinary moments
good.
feel momentous and
So
beautiful.
good.
C418 released the first album on March 4th, 2011, and it was met with nearly unanimous love. But despite all of this, he still had to spend the majority of his time in a cold, dark factory. But then something incredible happened.
Minecraft, the best-selling
Minecraft
game
became so
ever.
huge, C418 was able to quit his job and live purely off the royalties from his music. In 2013, he released the second album, which expanded the soundtrack to new areas like the Nether and Creative mode.
Oh no, I
This
just
time,
remember
the style was
the
darker and more
default
electronic.
one.
And once again, it was nearly unanimously loved. It cemented itself as a core part of Minecraft's community. I personally prefer it to the first one, and everything was going amazing.
Yeah, no,
He
not
quit his
really.
shitty job to pursue his passion, and life couldn't be better. Until everything changed. And real quick, if you're enjoying this video, make sure to subscribe so YouTube will actually recommend me to you again. Thanks! Self-promotion!
Yeah. Subscribe to the guy.
2014, Minecraft was acquired
know.
by Microsoft. Uniquely, C418 owned 100%
Fuck
of the
Microsoft.
rights and royalties to his music, which made perfect
Yeah, fuck Mike to this day. Fuck Microsoft. Windows 11 is the most piece of shit software I've ever used. It's just no. Just no. I hope Windows 12 is so fucking terrible that everyone jumps ship to Linux. Bro, yeah, if Adobe worked on Linux, if the random kernel anti-cheat riot game decided to work on Linux, bro, I wouldn't wait a nanosecond to jump there. I don't care. Fuck Windows 11. Fuck Microsoft.
sense for an indie game. But there wasn't a snowball's chance in hell Microsoft would let that happen again. The only way
Yeah.
C418 would be allowed to continue making music for Minecraft is if he gave up the rights to it completely.
Yeah.
They were at a standstill. C418 even had an entire finished third album fully ready to be added to the game.
What?
But Microsoft wouldn't budge.
There
The
probably
album is
is
still
that
yet
album
to see the
somewhere.
light of day. So they tried negotiating again, and we don't know the specifics, but it seems like this time they worked something out. In 2018, he did contribute 3 tracks to 1.13, but those would be his
Nice.
final contributions to the soundtrack, ever. To this day, they failed to properly work something out. Microsoft went on to hire new composers like Lena Raine, who's talented and prolific in her own
That one song. Fuck. What was that one song called, bro? Lana Rain, Minecraft. Fuck. The one that can be found in ancient cities. Not this one. Not this one. Where is my song? Was it not Big Step? Fuck Big Step. Was it this one? Nah, this also Big Step. Fuck. This song, Other Side. This is my favorite fucking song ever. I go into ancient cities just to find this disc and non-stop blast it in bass. Big Fiction. Just wait for the drop. Big Fiction. Fuck Big Step. Everyone loves Big Step. Fuck Big Step. That's better.
right, but Microsoft ultimately owns her work.
Yeah.
That being said, all things
So for
considered,
those
the
20
new
seconds,
soundtrack
I'm
she
getting
and the other
sued by
artists made
Microsoft.
has done a remarkably good job of following up the work of C418.
Yeah, fuck Big
It's
Step,
obviously
by the way.
not C418 music, but it's as close as you can get. The new additions are also much more biome specific instead of just playing randomly. I don't know, or so I'm told. I haven't played with music on in years, but anyway. Pig Step is a bad example, but if you go through a bunch of the soundtrack that these various artists have made, a lot of it is pretty indistinguishable from something C418 would make.
Yeah. Infinite Amethyst? Again, Other Side better.
That being said, it seems for now C418
Better.
will
Best
never do
fucking
music
song
for
ever.
Minecraft again, even though he would like to. He continued to do soundtracks independently, like for Cookie Clicker, but music is an incredibly
Sure.
volatile income.
Sure.
It's like being a YouTuber multiplied by 10. There's a reason I know how to make music and choose to do this instead. C418 also doesn't trust the music streaming industry for a second. So
Yeah.
he knew he needed some kind of way to
They
have
are
a
pieces
more
of shit.
reliable, consistent income. And that brings me to 2021. He co-founded an indie game studio called Ivy Road, and recently
Oh.
he came out with the soundtrack for
Nice.
their first game. It's called Wanderstop. It's a cozy simulator themed around burnout.
Nice. Yeah, just his signature
Working
style.
as a full-time
Yeah.
composer for this studio makes a lot of sense. And he also started selling Minecraft albums on vinyl, which is something he could never do under Microsoft. So he seems to be doing well. He's
Does Microsoft care about that? Doesn't Microsoft sue because you're using the name Minecraft?
passionately tweeting about
trans rights.
trans rights,
Shut
and
up,
overall,
do whatever the
parasocially
fuck you
judging
want.
by his Twitter account, he seems happy. And that would be fine. All of that would be great, right? There's really no way to transition this because it came so out of the blue. But just this year, something incredible happened.
Oh,
One of the greatest musical honors of all time. He was added to the Library of Congress. Now, if you're like 14 or you're not American, you might not know what that is.
Yeah, no.
Basically, it's one of the largest libraries in the world run by the US government. The goal is to
by the same piece of shit US government that's running the shit now.
preserve things that are culturally or historically significant for centuries and millennia to come. They only select 25 recordings per year to add. And this year, one of these slots was filled by C418's first album for Minecraft.
Fuck.
This
Big
is only
fiction,
the
bro.
second video game soundtrack to be included, and the first full album. The only other one is the
Why is he out?
original
Why
Mario
is his
theme.
fucking audio
A
so
spokesperson
muffled?
said the gentle electronic music perfectly complements Minecraft's open-ended nature, and praised its ability to create instant nostalgia. They get it, bro.
Did he replace it using the YouTube editor? Because the audio is so
And because C418 owns
muffled.
all of the rights to his
It sounds
music,
like
despite
when you replace a track with the YouTube editor. Back in the day, you can just cut out the audio and place a song. Now I think they do the like vocal separation. I mean, you can do the vocal separation, but can you add a song beneath that? Probably, I guess.
Microsoft preferring otherwise. All of the press about this, all of the people covering it, solely focused on him. It wasn't just Minecraft soundtrack. Microsoft must be fuming.
Oh yeah. I mean,
C418's music is iconic.
considering what they're currently doing with Xbox, they have bigger issues.
Up there in the metaphorical video game Hall of Fame. It's influenced a generation of players, and I bet I'm not the only one who's listened to Minecraft music during some of the most pivotal and emotional moments of my life. The only thing that's changed now is someone has officially recognized it.
Pray goes out to my boy C118. C418, bro. What the fuck am I saying? You know, I'm happy. I'm happy. Too bad we won't get to really see him again in Minecraft though. Fuck Microsoft, bro. Fuck Windows 11.